to Bedford North Lawrence Fieldhouse as we have 3 minutes left in the opening quarter. It is 10-2 in favor of the Jennings County Panthers. This is IHSAA girls basketball as the Stars have it in play. Dancing on the right wing is Madison Bailey. Bailey now has it out front between the rings, swings it in the left corner to Norman. Norman, hook pass underneath to Mallory Pride, who shoots it in. Mallory Pride makes the score 10-4, and 2.5 minutes left in the first. We apologize for coming to you on horseback. We were late in getting here and late in setting up. On the move, and that pass is stolen. Bailey on the move in the front court. On the right side is Emma Brown. Swings it back left. Now they play it underneath to Mallory Pride. Pride comes out front to Norman. Norman stops right of the lane, comes up shooting and hitting. It is now 10-6 with 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. Panthers are off to a fast start, but you can't let the Stars get back in the contest. Out front is Vogel. Bounce pass underneath to Woodard. She goes up, scores, and draws the foul. And I realize we are working on our sound as we speak. That was another problem that we had last week.
Foul will go against Bailey.
Bailey with a foul. That's her first and the team's second. In for the Stars comes Kaylee Baumgart. Julianne Woodard to the line. 4 points in the game and a chance for 5. The free throw is good. And they pick up 3 that trip. And it's now 13-6. And 1:45 left in the opening quarter. Stars move left to right as we see it. And as you folks are listening and watching along at home with us, on the drive is Pride. All the way to the hoop, missed the layup. Ball on the floor, grabbed by Woodard. Flip ahead to Balin. Belding fumbled the dribble, able to get it back. Has it on the right baseline. Bounce pass to Woodard. Woodard spins in the lane. Her pass was chopped away and it's stolen by the Stars. And here they come on the push. Norman has it all the way to the hoop. Missed the layup. Rebound comes down to Belding. Belding flipped the pass ahead to McIntosh, who didn't see it, and now Woodard has it in her hands with 70 seconds left in the opening quarter. Woodard double teamed in the front court, picks up her dribble, flips it to McIntosh. McIntosh outside right, works away to the left, finds Woodard left of the lane, 15-footer on the way, no good. Rebound chased down by Baumgart. Baumgart with a push ahead to the left corner. Out front is Norman. Norman outside right. This is the Dairy Queen final minute. Norman fakes, plays it in the corner to Bailey. Bailey in the left corner, dances out between the rings. Now starts to drive right in the lane, all the way to the hoop, shoots it high off the glass and good. Bailey makes it 13-8 and 30 seconds left in the quarter. Ermstead's in the front court, turns, now finds Carson. Carson out to the right. We are getting our audio capabilities together. Carson's fouled out front by Emma Brown. Brown with a foul. That's her first. 13-8 our score. 24.8 left in the opening quarter. You're having a look inside of the booth as well as listening on the SCM Sports Radio Network. Out front is Carson. Back to Vidal. Vidal on the drive, right of the lane. Bounce pass right corner. Erms's 3. No good. Rebound taken down by Mallory Pride. Pride has it on the push. 3-2. Pride's 3. Nope. And that's the quarter. What a quarter. The Panthers needed to come out fast on the road, and they have done just that. After one, 13-8 in favor of the Panthers. We'll be back with the second quarter after this on the SDM Sports Radio Network. Ready for quarter number 2, and the second quarter is brought to you by Family Chevrolet of North Vernon. Brian Snow here with you as we wait the start of the second period. The Panthers' red uniforms top and bottom, white numbers and lettering trimmed in blue. It's McIntosh, it's Ermstis, it's Vidal who has it at the controls, Carson, and Woodward. Vidal picks up her dribble, finds Ermstis off to the right, out front Carson. Carson holds and looks, swings it left to Vidal. Vidal dumps it underneath to Woodard. Woodard backs away in, flips to the right baseline for Ermstis. Her pass underneath for Woodard is stolen by the Stars, and here they come again. They dump it low left to Pride. Pride comes back out to the right wing. Half a minute gone in the second period. Bailey has it off to the right against Ermstis. Bailey on the drive right of the lane. Dumps the pass underneath. The Bumgard, she shoots it in. Bumgard makes it a 3-point lead at 13-10 and 7:15 left in the half. Ermstis trots it up. Ermstis turns on the dribble into the front court, guarded by Pride. Vidal has it off to the right. Out front is Woodard. Woodard, 5 points to lead the scoring. In the left corner, Ermstis 3. Splash! Big 3 from Allie Ermstis. She hit 6 of them on Friday night. Pride has it out front. They swing it on the left side to Bailey. Out front is Bailey. Bailey had her pocket pick, but she's able to get it back on the right baseline. Now flips it back out front to Norman. Norman off to the right. 6:35 left in the second quarter. Here comes Norman. Works off the Bumgard screen. Steps back. Flips it in the corner to Bailey. Tristy Bailey on the drive against the Bumgard screen. Bailey on the move right of the lane. All the way underneath. Pitch back out to Bumgard. In the left corner is Pride. Mallory Pride dumps the pass underneath. Gets it back in the right corner. Out front Bumgard. Swings it out front to Norman. Norman at the controls. Got it by McIntosh. Bounce pass right side to Bailey. On the move is Pride. Right, left baseline goes up. Shoots it up. No good. Drew the foul. And she'll shoot 2. Woodard on the foul. That's her second. And that's been the one Achilles heel for the Panthers is Woodard getting in foul trouble. Free throw good. It's now 16-11. Avery Belding on the floor now in place of Ermstis. In for the Stars for the first time, Tori Nykirk. The second free throw on the way, no good. Woodard claims another rebound. They flip it ahead to McIntosh. McIntosh front court to the left. Bounce pass to Vidal. Vidal at the controls, guarded by Norman. Vidal on the move to the right, faces double team. Out front Carson. Carson on the move to the right. Picks up her dribble, looking for help. The pass is cut off, but it gets to Belding. Belding's pass tipped away, stolen, and a foul on Belding. Avery Belding picks up the foul. Megan Vogel back in for the Panthers. Madison Bailey to pull the trigger at the timeline. Bounces a pass and play to Norman. Norman walks it up across the timeline. Bailey has it outside right, works off the screen, comes up shooting, missing. Rebound Woodard. 5 rebounds early for her. She's had a double-double all year. Vidal bounce pass right side. McIntosh for 3. Wouldn't get in there. The rebound comes down to Emma Crane. Norman pushes it up. Stops 3-point stripe to the left. Crane, hook pass left corner to Nykirk. Now Norman has it back. Norman in the right corner, back to Nykirk on the right wing. 5:08 left in the half. Nykirk at the controls. Leans over the dribble, now chased by Woodard in a switch. Now they play it left to Mallory Pride. Out front Norman. Norman on the drive. Shovel pass to Crane. She shoots it in. 16-13 our score and 4:50 left in the first half. Vidal picks up her dribble, looking for help, finds Woodard. Woodard orders everybody to clear out. Woodard on the move to the right, finds McIntosh. Out front, Vogel. A straight-on 3. Winning, no, and the rebound taken down by Pride. Push ahead, Norman. Norman on the outlet pass, tipped away. What a play by Vidal to get back on defense. Remember, the Panthers led this game, in case you're just joining us, led this game early by as many as 8. They now lead by 3 and 4:26 left in the first half. Molly Armstead's back in. Avery Belding departs. 16-13, 4:26 left in the first half. Foul line extended right. They look to come in. A bounce pass comes in play to Norman. Norman on the move to the left. Bounce pass left corner to Bailey. Bailey leaves it for Norman. Norman dancing on the dribble left wing, guarded by McIntosh. Norman with a right-handed dribble. Her pass is picked off by Vidal. Vidal has it front court to the left. Bounce pass to McIntosh. Able to rescue it in the right corner. Out to Ermfist, a right wing three. No, too long, and Crane chases the rebound down. The outlet pass comes ahead to Bailey. Bailey on the move in the front court. Stops right on the lane. Comes up shooting. Banked it in. Madison Bailey cuts the lead to 1, 16-15. And now they face full court pressure as Norman comes to get Vidal. Bounce pass is stolen by the Stars. Nykirk on the drive. In on Ermstead. Shoots it in. Timeout called. Stars have the lead for the first time. 17-16. 3:35 left in the first half of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, would like to thank their sponsors this year, IHSAA, Marketing, Witnessing Studio, Disabled American Veterans Chapter 2.
Seventh-year head coach Christy Sigler has seen an 8-point lead disappear as the Stars have their first lead of the night, 17-16. You're getting a look inside our broadcast position here at Bedford North Lawrence. We want to thank you for joining us here tonight. Next time we'll be with you will be Saturday. We had a broadcast scheduled for Friday. We're going to pull it and put our concentration on Saturday's doubleheader at Jennings County. Vogel, Woodard, Vidal, Ermstead, and McIntosh. So starting 5 on the floor for Jennings County. For the Stars, it's Crane, Brown, Trinity Bailey on the floor. Madison Bailey joins her as Vidal brings it up. Vidal in the front court, angles right. Bounce pass right corner to McIntosh. Nearly lost it, able to get it back. Out front, Vidal. Vidal, one bounce dribble, plays it to McIntosh. McIntosh with a bounce pass to Ermstead on the right wing. Out front, Vidal between the rings. Vidal on the move, left to right, back left McIntosh in the left corner. They dump it low left to Woodard. Woodard surrounded, lost the ball. Stars come up with a steal. They send a posse after her, and they're able to get it. Trinity Bailey on the move, front court to the right, works her way right baseline, dumps a pass underneath. Her shot's blocked. Rebound goes back up, bank no. Rebound chased down by the Stars. They're able to get to it. Ball on the floor, jump ball. It'll stay with the Stars with 2:47 left in the first half. Norman back in, Crane departs. Good job by Crane in the time she had on the floor. 2:47 left in the first half. Stars 17, Panthers 16. And it's Madison Bailey that will pull the trigger. Baseline left. Bailey goes underneath to Norman. Norman fakes, comes back outside to Trinity Bailey. Back to Norman. Norman holds and looks against McIntosh. Norman on the move to the right. Bounce pass right side to Trinity Bailey. Out front, Madison Bailey on the drive to the left. Feeds it left corner to Brown. Brown back to Madison Bailey. 2:28 left in the half. Bailey's three. Short. Ball tipped on the floor. Woodard trying to go after it. And she comes up with it. Now the Panthers have it on the push. Ahead to Ermstead. Right baseline jumper. No. Long rebound taken down by Mallory Pride. Pride ahead to Norman. Norman has it front court to the right. Norman backs out right wing, guarded by Ermstead. 2 minutes for the half. Stars 17, Panthers 16. In the right corner is Norman. Out front it comes to Brown. On the left side is Trinity Bailey. Guarded by Woodard in a switch. Brown has it back to the right. In the right corner, Madison Bailey. Bailey backs in right wing. Comes back out front to Pride. Ball up the foot. Ball on the floor. They come up with it again. Chance for the lead for the Panthers. McIntosh in the front court. Finds Vidal. To the left corner, Ermstead. Out front, Vogel. Vogel to Vidal. Vidal on the move to the right with a scissor dribble. Vidal crosses her opponent up on the center ball on the drive. Hook pass left corner. Comes back out. Erms's three left wing. No. And the rebound taken down by the Stars as Mallory Pride hauls it down. Ahead of Norman. Norman feeds it right corner. A three on the way for Brown. No good. Long rebound by Dale. Had it, lost it. Loose ball foul against the Stars. Try and keep up with this, folks. Mallory Pride picks up the foul. That's her second and the team's fourth. Nykerk back in, Brown out. And they'll turn on the full court pressure, the Stars will. 17-16, 1:08 left in the first half of a big Hoosier Hills Conference game. Vidal across into the front court. On the right side is McIntosh. That pass was stolen. Trinity Pride backs in on McIntosh. Feeds it out to Mallory Pride. Inside of the Family Chevrolet final minute. A three from the corner. Got it. Trinity Pride with a three. And suddenly the Stars lead by 4, 20-16. They've outscored the Panthers here in the second quarter, 14-3. Bounce pass to McIntosh. 30 seconds for the half. McIntosh on the drive to the free throw line. They've kept him out of the lane effectively here in the second period. In the right corner is Ermsis. That pass underneath, tipped out of bounds, stays with the Panthers. 25.6 left in the first half. Molly Ermsis will pull the trigger. Baseline left. In play to Woodard. Woodard goes up. No! And that's how it's going here in the second quarter. That pass tipped out, that rebound tipped out of bounds. It will stay with the Panthers, and they got to get a bucket here. They've only scored 3 points here in the second period. They come and play to McIntosh. On the right side is Belding. Belding backs out on the dribble. Low right Woodard. Woodard backs in. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Rimming, no. Rebound on the floor. They try to save it again, and this time they do. Trinity Bailey has it. 7 seconds. 6. Now 5. Pride push ahead. Nykerk, 3-2. Nykerk on the way. Blocked by Ermsis. That's the half. Not a good second quarter scoring-wise, but that defensive block shot by Molly Ermsis gives a little bit of confidence to the Panthers. As we are at halftime, your score is Bedford North Lawrence 20 and Jennings County 16. Back with the halftime report after this.
The debate about sports specialization by high school athletes continues. Some argue that high school athletes who play one sport all year long have a better chance of landing a lucrative pro contract. But that's simply not true. In fact, 30 of the 32 first-round picks in last year's NFL draft played more than one sport in high school. Of the 32 players drafted, 22 also participated in high school track and field. 19 also played basketball. Some also played baseball and lacrosse. What's the path to success for high school athletes here in Indiana, no matter what their goals might be? Study hard. Always do your best. And if you can, play more than one sport in high school. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This is Jennings County Panthers basketball on the SDM Sports Radio Network.
Man alive, it's been a good first half for the Stars and the Panthers. The Panthers led this game by as many as 8, but it's the Stars who lead by 4 as we head into the third quarter. Stars come back out, home white uniforms, top and bottom, blue numbers and lettering. And the numbers are trimmed in red. They come out with Trinity Bailey, Madison Bailey, Mallory Pride, Carson Norman. As the Panthers haven't played at Woodward, this time the Panthers will work left to right here in the second half. Woodward, Vidal, along with Ermstis, who has it out front. Vogel back to Ermstis. Over the top pass to Vogel. She's able to catch it. Goes in the lane. Had it stripped, and the Stars come up with another steal. 5 out of the last 6 possessions have ended in turnovers for the Panthers. Here comes Norman on the drive, right in the lane. Shoots it in and draws the foul. And the Stars have opened up a 6-point lead. 22-16 with a free throw to come. They are on a 12-0 run, bridging the quarters. The free throw is no good. Ball tapped high in the air and saved in play to Vidal. Here come the Panthers. They're on a scoring drought. This is what happened at East Central 4 weeks ago. Vidal swings it right left side to McIntosh. Out front, Vogel. Vogel holds and looks. Back to McIntosh. On the drive, left baseline, comes up, shooting and hitting, and that breaks the string. 22-18, that's their first bucket since early in the second quarter. Norman with a wraparound dribble, plays it out front to Brown. On the left side is Norman. Norman on the drive, left of the lane, all the way, shoots it in. 24-18, lead back up to 6. 6:55 left in the third period. It's the defensive end where the Panthers need to turn the screws, but they got to get a bucket here to stay in the game. That pass tipped out of bounds by Brown, and we get a foul on Brown.
Foul go against Brown.
Victor Locke checking us out from our hometown of Chicago. Thank you, Victor, for the very, very kind words. They have it in play to Woodward. Woodward has it right of the lane. They shut her out in the second quarter. Here comes Vidal. Bounce pass low right. Woodward backs in. Turnaround shot right of the lane is good. Woodward with 10, and the lead is 4, 24-20, and 6.5 left in the third period. Bailey dances on the dribble to the left corner, Norman. Norman on the move, free throw line, comes back out, now attacks right of the lane, comes up shooting, missing. Rebound Woodward, 7 rebounds for Woodward. Outlet pass ahead to Molly Ermsted. She goes up, got fouled, no call. Rebound Vogel, yes, 2-point game. 24-22, 6:05 left in the third. Here's Norman, spins right of the lane, comes up shooting and hitting. What a bucket by Norman. Lead back to 4, 26-22. Ermsted has it off to the right. This is the end where they need to make some hay, but they want to get back in this contest. Over and back violation, and that's not how you do it, by turning the ball over. 4 turnovers against Jennings County. 7 turnovers against Jennings County. They have it in play to Bailey. Bailey bounce pass kick by Vidal. So at the timeline, Madison Bailey will pull the trigger. Looking, in play to Brown. Brown chased by Vidals. 4 points, Stars lead, 26-22, 5:40 left in the third. Out front it comes. Now on the right side is Bailey. Back left Norman. Retry on the way. Nope. Long rebound tip taken down by McIntosh. Panthers have it on the push. McIntosh on the drive, left the lane, comes up, shooting, had a block, foul called, she'll shoot two. Rod Isaac checking us out. Thank you, Rod, for tuning in. Emma Brown with a foul, that's her third. McIntosh to shoot two. The first one, nope. As I said, this is the year where they got to make some hay. Katie Godleski, the 5'6" sophomore, in for the first time tonight. 5:24 left in the third. McIntosh, second free throw, got it. So M&M splits a pair. And the lead is 3, 26-23, and 5:23 left in the third. Now it's the Panthers turning on the pressure. Bailey in the front court. Bailey with a lob pass left corner to Trinity Bailey. Out front to Norman for three. She splashes it home. And the lead is back to 6, 29-23, 5:06 left in the third. And a steal by Norman, and they got numbers. Norman on the bust out all the way to the hoop, lays it in, and let's see if we get a timeout. We'll get a timeout right now. The Panthers got close. They got to within 2, but now it's a third. But now they have scored 5 in a row, and they lead 31-23. This is their biggest lead of the night at 8. And I'll mention a point that Coach Sigler mentioned. On the road, A, you cannot play tentative, and B, you have to keep the pace in your favor. That is what led to the loss at Jeffersonville. Panthers come back out. Woodward, Vogel, Aiden Bailey, Molly Ermstis, and Maddie McIntosh. So they'll go with the pressure unit, but they got to get some points here. They've been outscored 11-7 here in the third quarter, and thus they trail by 8, the Panthers do. Against full court pressure, Woodward looks to pull the trigger, comes in play to Vogel. Now Woodward has it back. Woodward hustles it up across the timeline, front court to the right. Dancing on the dribble, finds Ermstis, off to the right. Back out front to Vogel. Vogel fakes. Now Vogel, one bounce dribble, kills it, plays it to Ermstis. Ermstis works off the screen, feeds it to McIntosh. Left corner Vogel, underneath left to Woodward. They come back out to McIntosh. Sloppy passing by the Panthers hit so far here in the third period. Bounce pass left corner to Belding. Belding is fouled. And that foul is charged to Godelski. Oh, did they give it to Bailey? They gave it to Bailey. 32, not 23. So I apologize for that. 31-23. Stars lead by 8. 4:20 for the third. A bounce pass to Woodard on the right wing. Over the top pass to Vogel. She goes up, scores. 6 for Vogel. And that's the lead for the Stars, 31-25, and 4:10 left in the third. Trinity Bailey in the front court. Bailey with a scissor dribble, guarded by McIntosh. Bounce pass left corner to Norman. Norman comes out on the dribble, on the attack, 3-point stripe, on the drive into the lane, 15-footer good. Norman has taken control in this ball game for the Stars. She's got 11, and the lead is 8, 33-25, 3:45 left in the third. Belding outside right. Belding finds McIntosh. On right corner 3. Not that time. Long rebound. Woodard back up. Nope. Foul called. Woodard shoots 2. Woo-wee! 3 Panthers were underneath. Mallory Pride the foul. That is her third. So the fouls are starting to pile up. Woodard's free throw rims out. Bumgard back in for the Stars. When you have a chance to make some hay with the clock stopped, you need to. The second attempt on the way. In and out. 2 Two big misses by Woodward at the foul line. And now with the Stars having the ball, leading by 8, 3:32 left in the third. Norman has it outside left. Out front it comes to Godowski. On the right side is Bailey. Trinity Bailey at the controls between the rings. And the Stars are playing with a lot of confidence right now, as they should. Bounce pass, missed steal by McIntosh. Here comes Norman on the drive. Hook pass back out to Bailey. Bailey, 15-footer. Yep. 35-25. The Stars have their biggest lead at 10. And 3 minutes left in the third period. Ermsted with a scissor dribble comes across into the front court against Godowski. On the right side is McIntosh. Out front to Belding. Ermsted has it back out front. Bogle, right side Belding. A three. Splash! Oh, baby, that was a big one. 35-28. Panthers back within 7 and 2:40 left in the third. Norman at the controls. Here she comes. Stops right of the lane. Left the lane. Comes up shooting and hitting. Man, she's on fire. She's got 8 here in the third. 2.5 left in the third. 9-point Stars lead. 37-28. Ermsted on the attack. Finds McIntosh. McIntosh comes back out front to Belding. Bounce pass left side. Ermsted out front. Bogle. Bogle holds and looks. Finds Woodard. Left in the lane jumper. It's a brick. And the rebound to Norman. Here she comes. Norman on the push. Norman into the front court. There's that pace we're talking about. Here's Bailey. 3-ball left corner. In and out. Rebound Woodard. 9 rebounds for her. Outlet pass ahead to Ermsted. Ermsted on the attack. A bounce pass to McIntosh. In the lane. Shoots. Missed. Rebound Godowski. Oh, you gotta hit those short ones in the lane. Out front, Norman. Norman whips a pass to Bumgart. Now to Bailey. Bailey misses the shot. Got the rebound. Goes back up. Foul called. She shoots 2. Everything going the way of the Stars here in the second half so far. They lead by 9, 37-28.
We'll go on McIntosh. Bailey.
Natalie McIntosh with her second foul. Bailey shoots 2 with 1:44 left in the third. The free throw short. Fidel, Abram Bailey, and Alex Carson back on for the Panthers. Ermsted, McIntosh, and Bogle depart. 37-28. Stars lead by 9. They've led by as many as 10. Free throw on the way. Good, and that's the lead right now. It's 10. 38-28 with 100 seconds left in the third. Let's see if the Panthers can finish this with a flurry. In the front court is Vidal. Picks up her dribble. Now finds Carson out front. Carson works off the Belding screen. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass underneath. Stolen by Bailey. Bailey back for the Stars on the push. Feeds it to Norman. Norman, a backup 3. In and out. Belding had the rebound. Tipped out of bounds. Belongs to the Panthers with 1:19 left in the third. I mean, Norman's feeling it. If she thinks she can hit the shot, she'll take it. And it's this full court pressure in which the Panthers have yet to solve this season. In play it comes to Belding. Belding bounce pass ahead to Carson. Over the top pass to Belding. Goes up. Nope. Foul call. And oh, Belding took a spill into the stands. She pops back up.
Stars foul going against Godlewski.
Godlewski with the foul. That's her first. And Belding shoots 2 with 1:12 left in the third. Belding's free throw, no good. They've missed 4 in a row from the free throw line. And this is for a team that shoots 71% from the line coming into tonight. The second attempt on the way. Got it. That ends the drought. Lead is 9, 38-29, and 1:10 left in the third. Now let's see if the Panthers can turn the screws defensively. 1:05 left in the third. Norman at the controls. Finds Bailey. Left corner Godowski. Back to Bailey. Madison Bailey to the free throw line for Crane. Back to Bailey. Bailey on the drive. Into the lane. Shoots it up. Nope. Rebound to Avon Belding. Belding traveled. 51.8 left in the third quarter. 38-29. The Panthers trail by 9.
Star lineup.
Mallory Pride back in for the Stars. Baseline left. Norman looks to come in. Over the top pass in play to Pride. Pride outside left. Out front Trinity Bailey. Bailey back to Norman. Norman on the attack. Lost the ball. Foul called. It's on Woodard, and that's a third. How is that the foul on Woodard? Third foul on Woodard, third foul on the Panthers. Now they go over the top and in play to Norman. 40 seconds left, third quarter. Got to get a stop here. Norman's three. Nope. Rebound, Carson. Carson flips ahead to Waddell. Waddell in the front court, leans over the dribble. Waddell on the attack to the right. Bounce pass right corner to Belding. Out front, Carson, a straight on three. Get in there. It won't. And the rebound to Norman. 20 seconds for the third. They had the shot, just wouldn't go down. Bailey in the front court, stutter step dribble, attacks right of the lane, shovels the pass underneath the Crane, she shoots it in. And they have their biggest lead, 8 seconds for the third. Belding hustles it up, 6 seconds, 5. Out front, Woodard. Woodard with 3, with 2. She had it stripped. And that replaces the corner, the half-court shot, no good. And the Panthers trail by 11, heading into the money period. Got to have a rally to pick up a big win on the road. Back after this on the SCM Sports Radio Network.
The debate about sports specialization by high school athletes continues. Some argue that high school athletes who play one sport all year long have a better chance of landing a lucrative pro contract. But that's simply not true. In fact, 30 of the 32 first-round picks in last year's NFL draft played more than one sport in high school. Of the 32 players drafted, 22 also participated in high school track and field. 19 also played basketball. Some also played baseball and lacrosse. What's the path to success for high school athletes here in Indiana, no matter what their goals might be? Study hard. Always do your best. And if you can, play more than one sport in high school. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This is Jennings County Panthers basketball on the SDM Sports Radio Network.
When it's the fourth quarter, what do we call that? We call that the money period, brought to you by JC Bank. Big Bank Tools, personalized service. JC Bank, the official bank of the Jennings County Panthers. Ready to go when the money period starts. Have the ball. They look to come in at the timeline. The bounce pass in play to Emma Brown. First couple of minutes of this money period will tell the story. Norman has it out front. Norman on the move to the left. Finds Bailey. Back to Norman in the left corner. Norman works off the Crane screen. Norman on the attack into the lane. Shoots it up. Nope. Rebound Crane. Back up. Blocked by Carson. Foul on Carson. What? And that's a two-shot foul. That'll send Emma Crane to the free throw line.
2 shots for BNL.
Crane's free throw. Yep. 41-29. Vogel back in. And Carson out. The second attempt on the way is good. And the lead is now 13, 42-29. Again, this week's of East Central a few Saturdays ago. Bounce pass right side to Vogel, left side Vogel, left corner Belding. Bounce pass out front to Ermstis. Ermstis guarded by Emma Brown. Now on the right side is Vogel. Vogel drops it low to Woodard. Woodard spins, feeds it left baseline to Belding. She shoots it in. 42-31. The lead is 11. 7-10 left. There's time to come back and get this one, but they got to have some stops here on defense. Norman to Bailey. Bailey outside left. Out front, Trinity Bailey. Bailey with a back door. They slip it to Crane. She shoots it up, no good. Rebound taken down by Vogel. With the head, Waddell. Waddell across into the front court. If there's one thing it looks like Jennings County is fighting, it's fatigue. Ermstis outside right. Out front, but out front. This time it is Vogel to Woodard. Yes, and a foul call. I couldn't get it together to say Belding.
Against Madison Bailey, 1 shot coming for Woodard.
Mallory Prime back in. Crane is out. Crane leaves with 4 points and 6 rebounds. And we have time on the floor. 6:38 remains in the money period. 42-33 in favor of the Stars. Let's see if the Panthers can mount a comeback after this.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Indiana. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Williams Hardwood Specialist offers all types of flooring. We specialize in sports floor resurfacing and installation. We also offer concrete resurfacing and epoxy overlays. Whether it's a small home with 2 bedrooms or the home the size of Michigan City's gym, Williams Hardwood Specialist is the way to go. If you need some hard...
This is Jennings County Panthers basketball on the SDM Sports Radio Network.
42-33 our score. 6:38 remains in the money period. Bedford North Lawrence has 16 fouls. The Panthers only have 4. 6:38 remains in the money period. Julianne Woodard to the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 tonight. Free throw good. That's a big one. And the lead is down to 8. That completes a 3-point play. 42-34. That's her first make from the line tonight. Now against pressure, Emma Brown has it in the backcourt. Shy of the timeline, Madison Bailey. Bailey across into the front court. Missed steal by Belding. Out to Bailey. A 3 from the left wing. No good. Rebound Woodard. Woodard split with another double-double tonight. Now they run ahead. Armstead's 3-ball right corner. No. Woodard another rebound. That should do it. That should give another double-double on the season. But you got to come up with some points. Got to have some points here. Armstead's outside right. Out front McIntosh. 6:05 remaining in the money period. McIntosh on the move. 3-point strike. Picks up a dribble. Picks it up. Now keeps the dribble. Now finds Woodard. 18-footer. No. Rebound comes down to the Stars, and it was picked off by Mallory Pride. Norman speeds in the front court. Outside left. Out front Bailey. Bailey holds and looks. Got to have a stop here. Bailey leans over the dribble. Works her way out near the timeline. Bounce past Emma Brown. Brown has it between the circles. 5:38 left. On the right side is Bailey. Out front Trinity Bailey. Trinity Bailey holds and looks. And looks and looks and looks. Now starts her dribble. Bounce pass to Norman. Norman comes back out on the dribble. Norman on the drive into the lane. Shoots it in. Man, she is cooking. Every time the Panthers have made a run, Norman has had an answer. Carson Norman, the 5'6" senior, has taken over tonight. And she's working her way to be our J.C. Bank player of the game. Belding outside right. Woodard in the right corner. Woodard, cross-court left corner, Vidal. Vidal on the attack. Out front, McIntosh. McIntosh on the drive. Finds Vidal. Vidal works off the Woodard screen. On the drive into the lane. Bounce pass right side, McIntosh. Out to Armstead on the right wing. Got to get a shot. Armstead to Belding. Belding holds and looks. Finds McIntosh. That's a deuce. Missed it. Rebound on the floor taken by the Stars. They're looking to put this one away. Here they come on the push. But Norman trying to save, Brown trying to save it. Does in the corner. Timeout Stars. It's a 30. (44-34). Bedford North Lawrence leads by 10 in this huge Hoosier Hills Conference game.
37 to go in the fourth quarter. The Stars are up 49-46. Again,
as they announce the boys basketball score here. Next time we'll be with you will be Saturday for a boys-girls doubleheader against Center Grove. We had a broadcast scheduled for Friday. We're going to pull that one, and we're going to put all our concentration into Saturday's doubleheader, because there's a few things broadcast-wise that we want to try, and want to make sure that we get them as we get it out and do our absolute best. Should we go on Friday, we'll start our broadcast at 7:15, but we will keep you posted. Baseline left, or foul line extended left. The Stars look to come in. They come in, play to Norman. Norman on the attack. Switches hands on the dribble, finds Trinity Bailey. Madison Bailey off to the left. 4:20 remaining. Bailey lost her defender. Nykirk in the right corner. Nykirk finds Norman. Norman has turned it on tonight. And here she comes again. Whips a pass underneath. And a foul called. And they have Jennings County on the ropes.
If their foul will go against Belding. Mallory Price.
Belding with a foul. That's her second 15 foul against the Panthers. Mallory Pry gets ready. The lefty free throw, good. Pry gets ready. The second attempt on the way. Got it. Lead is a dozen. And now the Panthers got to get some points, and they got to get them in a hurry. And that pass tipped out of bounds by Nykirk. I'll say it again. Every time that the Panthers think they've had an answer, the Stars have been able to counter. And it's been the defensive pace that has slowed Jennings County down. They come in, the Stars do, averaging 62 points per game. The Panthers at 58. Fidel between the rings. Finds Belding at the free throw line. They dump it low to Woodard. Hook pass Belding. Foul called. That's free throws coming up for the Panthers. And that foul is charged to Pride. That's number 4.
Jennings County now in the bonus.
And that's a 1-and-1. So got to have this one before you can get the penalty shot. Belding's free throw. Nope. And the rebound comes down to Bailey. Foul on Woodard. That's number 3.
The Panther foul will go against Woodard.
I stand corrected. That's number 4.
Oh,
46-34. The Panthers trail by 12 and 3:45 left. Stars got the lead at 17-16. They have not looked back. Nykirk with a fake. Nykirk on the drive. Pitch out right side, Bailey. Bailey pulls it out. They'll run some clock here. Up 12. Norman with a scissor dribble off to the right. A deep 3. Not that time. Woodard another rebound. That's number 11. Woodard on the push. Right corner, Ermstead. She tries a 3. Nope. The rebound, Belding. Loose ball foul against the Stars. And that foul is charged to Norman. And that's her first. Brown comes in. Nykirk departs. 46-34. The Stars lead by 12 and 3:17 remaining in the money period. The first free throw. Got it. She'll get the penalty shot. They have uncharacteristically, the Panthers have missed some free throws. The second attempt on the way is out. And the rebound taken down by Pride. Bailey has it, and they'll slow it down. 3:10 left, 46-35. Panthers trail by 11. Here's Bailey, out front Norman, left side Brown. Brown comes out on the dribble. Brown on the move to the left, now back to the right. Feeds it right side to Bailey. Bailey comes out front to Norman. Norman holds and looks. And they'll spread it out again. 2:48 left. 11-point Bedford North Lawrence lead. Here comes Norman on the drive. Shovel pass to Pride. Missed the layup. Woodard claims the rebound. Now the Panthers got to hurry with 2.5 left. Woodard speed dribble in the front court. Woodard turns on the dribble, goes up. No, but a foul called. She'll shoot 2 with 2:28 left. Boy, you talking about a quick move. That foul is charged to Madison Bailey. That's her third. I apologize to everyone that was ready to tune in as Woodard misses her third free throw of the night. She's 1 for 4. Woodard 1 for 4 and 1 for 5 as she misses 2 big free throws. And now the Stars have the ball with 2:20 remaining and a 11-point lead. Bailey in the front court. Bailey swings it to Norman on the left wing. Out front, Bailey. Left side, right side, Brown. Brown backs out on the dribble. Here's Brown, feeds it right side, left side to Bailey. Out front, Norman. On the left side, Trinity Bailey. 2 minutes left. Out front, Pride. Pride on the move, finds Brown. They will not take a shot. They don't need to take a shot. 11-point lead and 1:54 remaining. Brown lost the ball, able to get it back. Swings it to Trinity Bailey, back to Madison Bailey. They are content to play keep away. So you want to foul right here if you're Jennings County. Bailey, lean in, flip. Yep, foul called. This game's over. Madison Bailey extends the lead to 13 with just under 100 seconds left. Nykirk comes in. Brown goes out. Armstead with the foul. That's her first. Both teams are in the bonus from here on out. But Bailey had just effectively ended this game with this three-point play, and the lead is 14. 49-35 ahead to Armstead. Armstead backs out in the right corner. That pass tipped away by Bailey. And they called a foul on Bailey. That's a double penalty, and that's a two-shot foul. Woodard's free throw is out. Are you kidding me? She is 1 for 6 from the line tonight. Holy cow. Woodard tries again. Yep. She's 2 for 7. And timeout call by the Panthers.
Go, White. Let's go.
With 91 seconds remaining, it's a full. We'll take it with them. 49-36, the Stars lead by 11. Back after this.
The debate about sports specialization by high school athletes continues. Some argue that high school athletes who play one sport all year long have a better chance of landing a lucrative pro contract. But that's simply not true. In fact, 30 of the 32 first-round picks in last year's NFL draft played more than one sport in high school. Of the 32 players drafted, 22 also participated in high school track and field. 19 also played basketball. Some also played baseball and lacrosse. What's the path to success for high school athletes here in Indiana, no matter what their goals might be? Study hard. Always do your best. And if you can, play more than one sport in high school. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
49-36, the Bedford North Lawrence Stars lead by 11. Antonio Labs in the house with us on their YouTube feed. Thank you for checking out our broadcast. They have it in play to Norman with 90 seconds left. Man, the Panthers led this game by as many as 8, but the Stars took control late in the first quarter. They got their first lead at 17-16 and have not looked back. Here comes Madison Bailey with 1:12 left. Out front, Emma Brown.
Back it out.
1:08 left. Madison Bailey with a bounce pass to Norman. Norman is our player of the game. Here comes Norman on the drive. Yep, and a foul, and this game is really over. Wow.
Count the basket. Armstead with the foul. Carson Norman going to the line with an opportunity of a 3-point play. Corey Nykirk checking in for Brown.
Nykirk back in with a minute left. 15 points, Stars lead. The free throw is good. Make it 16. Missed free throws contributed to the loss tonight. And every loss that the Panthers have had on the season have been by double digits. And that passes out, that ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers with 50.8 left. Thanks to everyone that has tuned us in. If you can help us out with a Cash App donation to $Tallman Dr. K50, that would be so much appreciated. Woodward has it out front. And again, they allowed the Stars to dictate the pace, and the tentative shooting by the Panthers cost them. Cross-court pass to Belding. She'll back up for 3. Nope. Rebound tip. Pride had it. She comes down with it. And that will effectively close the door.
30 seconds to go. Wow.
33.7 left. 52-36. The Stars lead. And they're going to extend the lead with 2 free throws. Mallory Pride to the free throw line. 2 for 2 in the game tonight. First one. Nope. And the rebound to Belding. Jump pass ahead to Woodard. She'll pull up for 3, and she nails it. 52-39, 25 seconds left. And I'll say it again, the same thing that happened at East Central. They held Woodard out of the scoring column as we count down the final 15 seconds. And the Stars fans here at the Fieldhouse rise as one at Damon Bailey Court. Final 5 seconds. A great game played by the Stars. They took the lead in the second quarter and did not look back. And your final tonight, 52-39 in favor of the Stars. And I jokingly nearly lost my computer as the ball came flying this way. 52-39 is your final. Our plan is to come at you Saturday with a doubleheader, but we'll keep you posted on our website if we decide to go to Brownstown Central on Friday, because there are a few things we want to test broadcast-wise. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Brian Snow. We hope you enjoyed it despite the outcome, as we enjoyed it bringing it to you. Good night from Bedford.
You've been listening to the Jennings County Panthers on the SDM Sports Radio Network. It's now time. You have been listening to the Jennings County Panthers on the SDM Sports Radio Network. Tonight's game was brought to you by Peyton Place Auto, by Dairy Queen, by JC Groceries, by Circle K, by Taco Bell, and by Family Chrysler Auto Group. The preceding has been a presentation of the SDM Sports Radio Network. The best of sports. The best of sports coverage. Learn more at sdmsportsradionetwork.com.